I'd like to welcome those who are in the congregation this morning and mention the people that are picking this up. If you'd like to be here on Saturday at 11, when we record the service, just call the office and let them know that you'll be here at 10:45 and join us for worship. It's going to be on Facebook this morning. So it's kind of streaming as we're talking and as we're working together here. Remember, no singing, but you follow the words and virtually sing when the words are up. Offering baskets are located in the back of the sanctuary, and spatial arrangement with the United States Post Office. If you're not here and you put money in the basket, you can send it, and the post office has graciously agreed to deliver that mail to us with your gifts. SDRC will be meeting on Zoom Wednesday at 6:30. If you have any matters that you want to bring to the committee, you can call Laura Wiles and talk with her about it before Wednesday. I don't know how long we're going to continue to worship this way, but one of the things we'll be talking about Wednesday is when we might be able to once again gather in this place to worship on Sundays. So let's be thinking about that and planning that for the future. Let's sing together.
This morning's lesson comes from Romans chapter 5, verses 1 through 8. Therefore, since we are justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have obtained access to his grace in which we stand, and we boast in our hope of sharing the glory of God. And not only that, but we also boast in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, endurance produces character, character produces hope. Hope does not disappoint us, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit that has been given to us. For while we were still weak, at the right time Christ died for the ungodly. Indeed, rarely will anyone die for the righteous person, though perhaps for a good person someone might actually dare to die. But God proves his love for us in that while we still were sinners, Christ died for us. This is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God.
It's difficult to be alive today and not be affected mentally and emotionally by what's going on in our world. Driving from Neal Avenue down to the church this morning, I went by all the boarded up windows and broken windows, and it's obvious that there's a lot of emotions going on among people and a separation of people. And I'd like for us to think together about this lesson. And I'd like this morning to talk about sin and grace. Those are words that are often used. Sometimes we don't talk about them too much. Sin is not a plural. It's not a matter of sins, it's sin. And sin is being separated as a person from God and from people around us. One of the things I've thought about a lot this week is well, it's difficult not to think about it when we hear so much about it. But I was not thinking so much about that police officer having his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck. But I thought a lot this week about if I was there, what would I do about it? Several officers have been charged with being accessories to murder. But what about those people gathered there? And I've, in my kind of Superman moments, have thought, well, would I have pushed through that crowd and shoved that policeman, or would I have tried to pull him off, or would I have enlisted some help? I mean, there are a lot of things we can do if we're not there and we're just thinking about it. But I'd like to point to that as we think about sin and our separation from God and from people. Why is it that in our society people are divided up by color, by economic status, by clothing, so many ways? Oh, I said I wanted to talk about sin and grace. I remind you of a story that we all know well, but I think it catches up these two words. There's a prodigal son who asked for his share of the inheritance, and he took off and left his older brother there to do the work, and the father, and he went into a far country, and he spent money. He had wild parties, he had a lot of friends. Especially did he have a lot of friends while he had a lot of money. And then suddenly there wasn't so much money. And to survive, he went to work on a farm, and he was feeding the animals on the farm. And then he said, you know, my father has hired hands. I would be better as a hired hand than my father. So he decided that he would go and make a proposition to his father that could he just work on the farm. And as we've heard so many times, the father saw him coming and he ran out, ran down the road, threw his arms around him. And before the son could get out what he had decided, the father told him that he never lost his place and that he was welcome home. Now, that story, I think, explains pretty much the matter of sin. The young man leaving his father and his older brother to do the work. He separated himself from them. Sin is separation. We can feel it a lot of times in life if we'll take note of it. Although the Bible says we are brothers and sisters, because we came from the same parents. Yet I have found it rather easy in my life to forget that my brothers and sisters in some parts of the world are hungry or dying. I've been to Haiti a number of times, and when I would walk through the streets of Haiti and go through some of the places where people lived, and I would see the dire poverty. And my heart would go out to the people there. But then I'd get on the plane, and it would go down the runway and would lift off the runway. We could see the huts and where people lived. And it wasn't long until the stewardess brought us a little lunch. This is what they serve, lunch on plane. Brought us lunch, and soon we were in Miami. It was air conditioned in the airport. And we could get something to drink, and something to eat. And slowly, what I had seen began to fade from my memory. And I thought more of where I was going than where I had been. Now, I say that because we are separated from much of the world. I found out how easy it was to separate myself from those people that I had experienced such tragic life. We are separated from the rest of the world. That would come under the category of sin. It's not, as I said, not sins. We sometimes have tied the word righteous to it, and we say, that person is righteous and that person is a sinner. There's a lot of times if you say to a person, are you righteous? Well, I don't know that I'm really righteous. Well, then you're a sinner. Well, you know, I haven't committed the big sin, so I wouldn't say that I was a sinner. Are you separated? Do you sometimes feel yourself separated from other people? I wanted to ask, have you ever been in a group of people? It may have been at a party, it may have been in a worship service. Have you ever been in a group like that? Suddenly you felt you were by yourself? Felt lonely? Although there were all these people around you? That's that indication of our separation from people. We're separated from people sometimes in crowds. And we're also separated from people in other ways. Immanuel Kant told us many years ago that there's something about us as human beings that we do not despair even when a close friend fades. I'm not Emmanuel Can is not saying we're looking for that and we're hoping for that. But there are times when we feel a separation even from those who are closest to us. I'm glad it's not me. I'm glad it's them. But there's another thing about sin. Because not only are we separated from the people of the world, in a sense, we're separated from individuals, but we're separated from ourselves. One of the things I found about the experience in our world for the last several months is that I believe that I have gained a few pounds. I was a little overweight before this time came. In case some of you are looking. Why is it if I know something's good for me and would be helpful for me, why is it I don't do it? Is there some kind of a separation with myself? We have several AA groups here at the church. And one of the things about people that are in AA, they have discovered that they need to do something about their use of alcoholic beverages. As one person said of an AA group, I go to that church, and somebody said, I've never seen you in worship. He said, no, I go there to AA, but I feel that when I'm at that AA meeting, that everybody in that church is rooting for me. So, I don't want to dwell too long on this, but are there times when we do that which is harmful to us? And is that not a separation that we feel not only with the world, but with individuals, but with ourselves? If sin and sinners is hard to understand, grace is hard to understand, and something that I think often we don't want to accept. I mean, why wasn't that prodigal son? Why didn't the father say to him, well, you can come home, but don't expect to have your room back. We've got a place up in the attic for you. And the older brother, as we know, had difficulty with it because he wouldn't even come in the house. He said, all these years I've worked here on the farm and done all this work, and you went off and celebrated, and now you come crawling back. Oh my, isn't there a lot of that in us? Person has to be punished. Person has to pay the price for what they did. What would Christ say to the man who put the knee on that man's neck? Go to hell? I remember the story that Garrison Keeler told her. I've told you, but I must tell you again. Walking by the cemetery, which he was afraid to do. And so, in order to take care of some of the fear, he would sing. By the time he sang a couple verses of Amazing Grace, he'd be by the cemetery. He wouldn't be afraid. And he said one night he was walking by the cemetery, and that afternoon they had buried his grandfather in that cemetery. And he said, I still was a bit afraid, but not quite as afraid as I usually was. He said, I was singing along, and all of a sudden I realized I was not by myself. I realized as I looked, there was my grandfather. And I was surprised. He said, this is what he said to me. You are loved. You are accepted. And you are forgiven. Those are a lot of words, sometimes difficult for us to embrace. Could we say to someone who committed a great evil against another human being, look, it's not all right what you did, but you are loved. And you are accepted. And you shall be forgiven. Sin permeates our world. All we have to do is pick up a newspaper or listen to the newscast to know that there is a lot of separation among human beings. What I think the world needs is we need to rediscover the word grace. How to look at other human beings and not say, oh, you're going to be punished for what you did. Oh yeah, that needs to be a part of the picture. But maybe we need to practice more that you are loved, you are accepted, and you are forgiven. I have an idea that the prodigal son remembered that encounter with his father for the rest of his life. And I'm wondering with the people that we meet, with those whom we brush shoulders with in this world, with those who sometimes get on our nerves, I wonder if there's a possibility that we could speak words of love and acceptance to them. Nothing else that would probably really surprise them. So sin has always been a part of our world. it has brought so much tragedy and so much devastation to our world. But when Jesus said the person dying beside him, "Today you will be with me in paradise," I wondered if both people who follow Christ, if we might spend some time thinking, how can we affirm people? How can we embrace people? How can we bring a word of hope to those who feel like they've been a failure in life and they've messed it up completely? Jesus had a way of bringing hope to the lives of the people that he met. I'd like to work on that more in my own life. How about we do it together? Oh God, thank you for your grace that is greater than all of our sin. Grace that embraces each of us. Thank you for that, for receiving us. And now may we in our lives remember grace as we meet others. Amen. Let's sing together. I've been missing saying this, so let me say it now in the benediction. Do you realize that you are loved by the Creator beyond your greatest imagination? And let's work together on being more like the Creator. Amen.